Okay,
Okay,
the
the
next
next
kind
kind
of
of
animal
animal's
behavior I
behavior
want to
I
talk
want to
about
talk
might
about
be
might be
familiar
familiar
to
to
you.
you.
You may have
You may
seen,
have
for
seen, for
example, a
example, a
bird
bird
that's in the
that
middle
are
of
in the
a
middle of
mating
a
ritual,
mating ritual,
and
and
suddenly it
suddenly it
stops and
stops and
preens.
preens.
It takes a few moments to
Takes a few
straighten
moments
its
to
feathers
strain
and then
to
returns
feathers
to the mating ritual.
and mating ritual.
This kind
This
of
kind of
behavior, this
behavior,
doing
this
something
doing
that seems
something that
completely
seems
out of
completely
place,
out of place,
is what we
is
call
what
a
we call
displacement
a
activity.
displacement activity.
Displacement
Disparate
activities are
activities are
activities that
activities
animals
that
engage
animals
in when they
engage
have
in when they
conflicting
have conflicting
drives.
drives.
If we
If
take our
we take
example from a
our
minute ago,
example
if
from
the
the
bird is
nature, if it's a
afraid
bird
of
is
its mate,
afraid of
it's
its nest,
conflicted.
it's conflicted.
It wants to
It wants
mate,
to
but
mate,
it's
but it's
also
also
afraid
afraid
and wants
and
to run
wants to
away.
run away.
So
So
instead, it
instead,
starts
it
grooming
starts
itself.
grooming itself,
So
and
the
so the
displacement
displacement
activity,
activity,
the
the
grooming, the
grooming,
straightening
the
of its
straightening
feathers,
of its feathers,
seems to be
seems
an
to be an
irrelevant behavior.
irrelevant behavior.
So,
So,
what do you
what do
think
you think
another
another
example of
example
a
of a
displacement
displacement
activity
activity
might
might be?
be?
How about an
How
animal
about
that,
an animal that
instead of fighting its
instead
enemy
of
or
fighting
running
its enemy
away,
or
it
running
attacks a
away, it
plant
attacks
or
a
a bush?
plant or a
That's a
bush?
really good
That's a
suggestion,
very good
Carl, but
suggestion,
that's
Carl, but
called
that's called
redirecting. The
redirecting.
animal is
Generally
redirecting its
directing
behavior
its
to another
behavior to another
object,
object.
in this case,
In this
the
case, the
plant or
plant
the
or the
bush.
bush.
But that's
But
not an
that's not
irrelevant or
irrelevant or
inappropriate behavior.
inappropriate
The
behavior.
behavior
The
makes sense.
behavior makes
It's
sense.
appropriate under the
It's appropriate
circumstances.
under the
But what doesn't make
circumstances.
sense
But
is
what
the
doesn't
object the
make
behavior is
sense is
directed
the
towards.
object that behavior is
Okay,
directed towards.
who else? Carol? I think
Towards.
I read
I
in
think
another
I
class
read in
about an
another class about an
experiment
experiment
where an
where
object that
an
the animal
object
was
that
afraid
animal
of
was
was put
afraid of
next to
was
its
put
food,
next to its
next to
food,
the animal's food.
next to
And
the
the
animal's
animal,
food, and the
it was
animal.
conflicted
It was
between confronting the
conflicted between
object and
conflicting
eating the
the
food,
object eating
so
food, so
instead, it
instead,
just fell
it
asleep.
just fell
Like
asleep.
that?
Like that?
That's exactly what I
Is that
mean.
exactly what I mean?
Displacement occurs
Displacement occurs
because the animals
because
got two
animals got
conflicting
two
drives,
conflicting drives,
two
two
competing urges,
competing
in this
urges,
case,
in this case,
fear and hunger.
fear and hunger.
And what
And
happens
what
is
happens
they
is,
inhibit
they
each other,
inhibit
they
each other, they
cancel each other
cancel
out in a
each other
way.
out in a way.
And a
And the
third,
third
seemingly
seemingly
irrelevant behavior
irrelevant behavior
surfaces
surfaces
through a
through a
process that we call
process that we call
disinhibition.
disinhibition.
Now, in
Now, it's a
disinhibition, the basic
disinhibition. The
idea is
basic
that
idea is
two
that
drives
the
that
two
seem to
drives that
inhibit,
seem to
to
inhibit,
hold back a
to hold
third
back
drive.
a third drive.
Well, they
Oh,
get
well,
in the
they're
way of
getting
each
in the
other
way
in a
of each
conflict
other in a
situation
conflict
and
situation
somehow
and
lose
somehow
control,
lose control,
lose their
lose their
inhibiting effect
inhibiting
on that
effect on
third
the
behavior,
third behavior,
which means
which
that the
means that
third
the third
drive
drive, the
surfaces.
surfaces,
It's
is
expressed in
expressed
the animal's
in the
behavior.
animal's behavior.
Now, these
Now,
displacement
this fragment
activities can
activities
include
can include
feeding,
feeding,
drinking,
drinking,
grooming,
grooming,
even
even
sleeping.
sleeping.
These are what we call
Zero, what
comfort
we call
behaviors. So,
comfort
why do you
behaviors.
think
Why do you
displacement
think these fragment
activities are so
activities
often
are so
comfort
often
behaviors,
comfort
such
behaviors,
as
such
grooming?
as grooming?
Maybe because it's
Maybe
easy
because
for them
it's
to
easy
do?
for them to
I
do.
mean,
I mean,
grooming is
grooming
like
is
one of
like
the most
one of the most
accessible things an
accessible
animal
things
can
an
do.
animal
It's
can
something they
do.
do all the
It's
time.
something that they do all
And
the
they
time.
have
And
the
they have
stimulus right there
stimulus right
on the
there
outside of
on
their
the outside
bodies
of
in
their
order to do
bodies
the
in
grooming.
order to do grooming.
Or if food is
Or
right
if
in front of
food
them,
is right in front of
basically
them,
they don't
basically
have to
they
think
don't
very
have
much
to
about those
think.
behaviors.
Professor, isn't it
Professor, it
possible that
isn't
animals
possible
groom
that anyone
because
groom
they've gotten
because
messed
they've
up a
got
little
messed
from
up a
fighting or
little from
mating?
fighting or
I mean, if
mating.
a bird's
I
feathers
mean,
get
if
ruffled,
birds of feathers get
or an
ruffled and
animal's
animals
fur,
the fur,
maybe it's not so
maybe it's not
strange for
so
them to
strange
stop
for
and
them to
tidy
stop
themselves up at
the
that
tides
point.
themselves
That's
up
another
first.
possible reason,
That's
although it
another
doesn't
reason.
necessarily
It
explain other
necessarily
behaviors such
explains the
as
other, such
eating,
as
drinking, or
eating, breathing,
sleeping.
or sleeping.
What's interesting
What's
is that
interesting is
studies
that
have
the
been done that
studies
suggest that the animal's environment may play a
environments
part
in
in
part in
determining what kind
determining
of
what kind
behavior
of
it
behavior
displays.
displays.
For example,
For
there's a
example,
bird,
there's a
the
bird,
wood
and the
thrush.
wood thrush.
Anyway, when the wood
Anyway, when
thrush
the
is
wood
in an
thrush
attack
it is in
escape
a hell,
conflict, That is, it's caught
there
between the
is
two
a
urges to
between the
escape
two
from
urges to
or to
escape from
attack
or
an
attack
enemy.
an enemy.
If it's sitting
If
on a
it's sitting on a
horizontal
horizontal
branch, it'll wipe its beak on its perch.
and it's perched,
If it's sitting on a vertical
sitting
branch,
vertical branch,
it'll groom its
it'll
breast
groom its
feathers.
breast feathers.
The
The
immediate
immediate
environment of the
environment
bird, its
changes
immediate
to free,
its
its
relationship to its
relationship
immediate
to
environment
its
seems to play a part in which behavior will
behavior
display.
will display.
You'll be reading one of Ralph Waldo Emerson's best-known essays, Self-Reliance, and comparing it with his poems and other works. I think this essay has the potential to be quite meaningful for all of you, as young people who probably wonder about things like truth and where your lives are going,
Horizontal.
all sorts of profound questions. Knowing something about Emerson's philosophies will help you when you read Self-Reliance. And basically, one of the main beliefs that he had was about truth. Not that it's something that we can be taught. Emerson says it's found within ourselves. So this truth, the idea that it's in each one of us, is one of the first points that you'll see Emerson making in this essay. It's a bit abstract, but he's very into